When we left off, you guys had just taken a bit of a nap and woken up feeling refreshed, maybe a little stronger. And as you're just starting to get up, you suddenly realize that there's a couple flies buzzing around the room that suddenly stop moving around the room as everything once again freezes in place. You have a few moments pass, and then everything fades to black.
Still no Ryken this time.
Fade, fade, fade to black.
They either like him or they hate him.
You
The one
decide.
who's actually carrying the spear of shame.
The spear of shame. And you find yourself once again within the council chamber of the gods. And once again, the unicorn stands waiting for you.
Is there a reason why you're the greeter?
She just snorts at you and toots a flat note through her horn before she turns around and walks towards the throne area again.
Yeah, I don't think she liked that.
I mean, she is always the greeter.
I mean, you're not wrong, but
I mean, I have to have a theme.
That's it, in an insulting way. It's an important job.
hey, Eidolon, you come in with this?
Sorry. Yeah, I'm
Turned
loading
Canadian
up.
there for a second.
He's still loading.
Sorry. Come on. Isn't it? I'll be there.
She goes over and stands next to her bench.
Let's get a stick and some chaos.
And you can see the other thrones that are around are all empty.
Are all the thrones here?
All the thrones are there. They're all empty at this time.
Oh.
And I'll go ahead and move Eidolon over since he's still loading.
Yeah.
He's just gonna stand over there.
It's like my character's just walking in place, like when
Yeah.
NPC gets stuck.
That mystical black wall you used to run into in Diablo 2. So you're sitting there. Unicorn stares at you. Nothing happens.
How many fragments have you found for us today?
She plays one note from her horn.
All right. Insight check. Does that mean one?
Go ahead. I mean, you're not really sure. I mean, you're still wrapping your mind around the fact that she can play notes through her horn.
I got bits of a dead dragon in me. It's not the weirdest thing I've seen.
So is it like that's her nose and she's playing like the nose whistle?
No, she has a nose too.
Coming out of, but like if it's coming out of her horn,
If you
I just imagine her like plugging her nose and like music comes out.
If you would like to understand how her horn works, make an investigation check.
As you get kicked.
That's like the most fascinating thing about this. Not the fact that like we're, you know, with gods and all that. It's like,
Ezra's like, I
Horn
don't get it.
horn flute.
I might have a little more. Oh yeah.
Over looking at the horn, you realize that there are small holes in it, up and down the length of it.
Okay.
And watching it, you can see that little something in them slides open and closed on occasion. So she can change the notes by doing whatever with that.
Nice. I'm not going to tell anybody else.
Okay.
Yeah.
And should I roll my portents for this adventure.
I would, yeah.
I think it was a nudity.
Well, that's not a good sign.
He's just
As I would do that.
he's just basically going, are there going to be rolls? There are definitely going to be rolls. You to be fair, you guys never know what I'm going to throw at you with these, right? Last time you played D&D within D&D.
Yeah.
What's it gonna be this time?
It's D&D Inception.
Okay, so back over here in this direction, the kind of not really a throne, but a stand with armrests that's covered in leaves and made out of what appears to be a tree grown into that shape. Vines begin to split off of it and wrap together, slowly forming a body. And I gotta go to the other layer to do this. Until finally, Silvanus is formed.
I'll lean over to Eidolon. This one doesn't like us so much.
Big tree.
He really liked that tree.
You really should watch the first episode, Ido, because if nothing else, it's really funny.
The only ones that seem to like us are the fucking evil ones.
I wonder why
Well.
that is.
You
All right.
are the bad guys.
So he when he's fully formed, he turns, looks towards the party, doesn't say anything for a second.
Greetings.
So you have arrived. Very well. Let me double check something. Okay. I have located another chaos node. I will send you to it as soon as you are ready.
Is there anything we need to do to prepare?
Gotta grab that branch first.
I mean, that's true.
He gestures towards the branch in the center of the room, which is
Okay.
lodged in that notch.
I'll pick it up.
It pops out. You now have
Grab
possession of it. He says,
Actually, track who has it this time.
Olver, he turns towards you and he says, I have found evidence of a node in aeons past at the edge of one of my forest fastnesses. I can get you to the general area of the node, but something is amiss with the magic of this place. Once you have acquired the node, I can more accurately find and return you to this place.
Can you tell if there's anything that's going to be hindering us in the forest there? Will it be completely unfriendly to us, or?
My sight is hindered at that location, and I cannot say what you might find there.
Understood.
Are you ready, mortals?
There it is. We're gonna be.
Let's do this.
So
I plug my nose and hold my breath like I'm about to dive into water.
he holds out one of his, hands, I guess, and vines start growing up out of the ground, forming an archway of vines, slowly. And as he's doing this, making little gestures with his hand, he says, "Now I want to warn you, mortals, that should you strike down any of the forest's natural creatures or plants, I shall leave you where you go. I shall not suffer any more of your leaf blighter ways while in my care.
Completely understand. We'll take as much care as we can possibly give. Make sure that we do not do that.
If you do, you will stay where you go forever. And with that, the archway is complete, and the inside of it lights up with golden light.
All right.
You go into the past, mortals. Be wary. Things were not always as they are now.
Giant plant monsters we can't kill. All right. Let's wander on through.
Or we start using second edition rules.
Oh God, no!
Oh yeah, I'll be right
that
back
would
at
be
home.
so evil.
All the classes are
Man, I'm
different.
getting sick. I don't think I can play now.
It's like, with the heroes in the show or whatever walk through a door and come out the other side, they're all cartoon characters. No. All right, yeah. So the portal's there.
All right, I'll walk right through.
Yep.
Yeah, go through too.
So Ezra, do you have the branch?
Yeah, I have it.
Okay.
Now, what is my Thaco score?
We're not doing that. I'm not that mean. Like, you guys, some of you have never even seen that rule set, so that would be awful. Like, I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. I've all converted your characters over on a paper sheet and like send you the picture of it. Here you go. Here's your character sheet. And you're like, ah.
All right, guys, we can't step on the grass. Step only on the dirt.
Right.
That sounds familiar, though. Why does that sound familiar?
Thaco?
Yeah.
2 hit AC 0. It's how they used to calculate the trying to hit somebody with an armor class. So it used to be the lower your armor score was, the better. So getting it down into the negatives was good.
That sounds really familiar because I started with second edition.
Oh, did you? Well,
Yeah.
then.
Like it was like when I first started playing is when second edition just came out.
I just pulled up the grid and I don't even know how to read this.
That's funny. I mean, I started in first edition,
Yeah,
so
that was old school though. Yeah. Cool.
All right.
What's based off your level?
Don't dive down the rabbit hole. So you show up, walk out of an archway here, and as the last of you step through it, the light in it goes out, and you can just see through it like it's just an arch of vines, and which slowly bend back down and go back into the ground, so that it is completely gone. As you stand looking around, you see nibbling on some grass and then suddenly looking up at you is a deer. Looks at you curiously. Seems unafraid.
Oh dear.
Good thing Ryken's not here. He'll kick it in the ribs.
Oh,
Don't shoot it, Olver.
Totally never happened.
Leave him moaning on the ground.
all right. Can we tell if there's any kind of weird disturbances of chaos from where we're at right now?
You can see a flickering light in the sky to the south.
Okay.
You're standing at the mouth of a canyon, and steep walls on either side, and open land to the south, in the direction of the glow.
Go ahead and just, since I see a menacing deer, I'm gonna go ahead and cast Mage Armor.
You
You never know. You never know.
you speak the words. What are the casting components of that? Remind me
Of
again.
Mage Armor?
Yep.
1 sec.
I mean, I could look it up.
I got it
Make
right.
you do it.
Yeah.
It's probably vocal and somatic.
Vocal, somatic, and material. Really?
Something you have to hold.
Oh yeah, a piece of crude leather, cured leather.
Yeah.
Oh,
So, yeah.
So you hold up your piece of crude leather, you start speaking the words, you make your gestures, you finish the spell, nothing happens.
Oh, great.
Try to send an Eldritch Blast straight into the air.
Nothing happens.
Well,
How far back did it send us?
this is gonna be swell. I guess I'll just pull out my dagger.
Swords out.
Yeah, I'll take out my sword. Actually, I will go ahead and just do a cantrip, Primal Savagery. See if my claws pull out or
It's
not.
still magic, still fails.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I mean, he doesn't know, so he's
Yep.
gonna check.
Wonder.
We just
All
saw
right.
her take a swipe in the
Can't-
air for no reason.
We can't even tell if our items have been demagified.
I'll take my staff, and I'll toss it to the ground to turn into a giant constrictor snake.
Your
Sure.
staff of the python?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you sure?
Oh boy.
Is that your
Well,
final
he wouldn't
answer?
know, so yeah, he's gonna do it.
Alright. The staff does change into a python that turns and looks at you and then slithers off into the grass away.
Come back here,
Yeah, it doesn't listen.
man. Can I go and run up and grab on its tail real fast to turn it back into a staff?
Sure.
It's gonna kill me.
So you make
Just eats you.
make a melee attack with your fist, touch attack essentially.
Okay. 1 second.
Got to be able to grab it.
A 9.
Nope. So you run after it, try to grab it, and it's like, oh crap! It takes off faster. You want to keep chasing it? Let me see. I'll move.
I do.
You.
I do.
So Olver runs off this direction. The deer, seeing him run off, charges off to the south. You startled the deer.
I don't think that's right way over.
So am I able to try again?
Yeah.
I was able to summon my sword, right?
Oh my goodness, 2 9s in a row. Okay, I'm gonna do a few rolls here.
Yeah, your sword summoned, but there was a moment where you didn't think it was going to work.
Alright. I don't hang on to this. I'll hand you the branch.
I'm gonna roll 3 times here, see if I can get. Oh, see, no, that would have been nice. 23. Okay. That was only 2 times a roll. All right.
Wait,
So-
hold on to what now?
I'm handing you the branch for now.
Okay.
Alright, I'll be the one to use it. But can't carry this branch and the sword effectively at the same time. And the spellcasting focus for you.
Did it work? Nope, didn't work. Let's try this one.
Well, that's gonna help.
No, don't work either.
Wizard's Love 6.
How about that one? That one work? Nope.
What?
Oh wait, yes it did. Okay. Snake.
There he is.
Sorry, I was trying to get any picture to work. Okay, so what'd you roll?
Well, the second one was 9, and then I did the third. I did 2 in a row just to kind of get rid of some rolls, just to see if I can get it.
So you chase it off towards the wall of the canyon, finally grabbing a hold of its tail.
Okay. Does it change back?
It does not. It does, however, turn and attack you.
Okay. Yeehaw.
I didn't have the stats ready for our Python. Let me.
Hold on.
Staff of the Python.
It's a giant constrictor, by the way.
Snake. There we go. Got it. Okay, so
This could
cool.
hurt.
Attempts to bite you. 18 to hit.
Yeah.
9 piercing damage.
Okay. Owie.
Do you say that? Do we hear owie?
He went running off into the bushes, and then
Just Olver says owie.
All right. So is that the turn?
and a fierce hissing. Yeah, that's all it can do. So
Then I'm gonna.
the snake,
Okay.
more interested in fleeing, lets you go, and then of course runs away.
This is sadness.
So go ahead and remove the staff of the python
Yep.
from your inventory.
Uh-huh. That is really sad.
Don't worry, we can pick it up in a few thousand years.
Remember this location.
Eventually, if nothing eats it.
So can we tell if our attunements are still attuning? Like our attuned magical items?
Well, my staff did work on the original when I cast them down, so I would imagine it would have to have been attuned to do that.
Yeah, there's enough residual magic in them that you can still feel bound to them if that's what you mean as far as that goes.
Okay. Well, because otherwise it just affects my AC and other stuff. So
But
I want to make sure it's the same before we move on.
your magic items that are enchanted are still enchanted. Yes.
Okay.
However, how long they'll stay that way is another matter entirely.
All right, guys. Let's go kill chaos. I don't know. I'm just following you guys.
I'm gonna kick the dirt and like, fine.
Where'd that deer go?
All right.
Like, you're south.
Walking very carefully, not touch trees.
So you see another deer there. Looks up as you get closer to it.
Hello, deer.
Kind of startled, charges off this direction. And then another one over here sees you.
Do they look like normal deers?
Yeah, like normal deer.
The gods are under the dire deers.
And another one over there. And yeah, the ones that have already seen you, they run off. The other ones kind of sit there and look at you. This one runs off because its friends did. This one, though, just kind of sits there and looks at you.
I mean, it's a good sign
over there.
that we got deer here because we're probably not a whole lot of danger that they've seen, so they should be fairly safe.
They are the predators.
You look at them carefully. They've got sharp teeth. No.
Wait, are they
Red
eating
eyes.
leaves? Does
Blood
Silvanus want to
dripping.
kill these deer?
They were grazing when you came upon them.
You gotta kill these deer in the name of Silvanus.
And then back behind you, you notice there's a rabbit. Just munching on some foliage.
I don't know if you're fucking with us, but
I don't like how there's all these. You have all these sprites ready.
my D&D brain, they're gonna link together like Voltron and they're gonna fight deer Voltron.
I bet we're gonna get mauled by deer and rabbit because we can't use magic.
It's chaos deer.
Seriously messed up, right? You see another rabbit over here, munching.
So these stone outcroppings aren't really that tall or anything, then. At least right
Get my
over
notes
here.
out here. Hold on.
Oh.
It's like, do you guys remember playing Final Fantasy IX, where you got to this certain point, like late in the game, where you had to go back to using your basic weapons to do damage?
Gonna be
Do you
honest.
remember that?
You hear a
Yeah.
creaking noise from the west side of you there, as a tree turns and faces you. You realize it's not really a tree.
Does anyone here speak Sylvan?
I do.
Tell
No.
them that we're just on a chaos collecting
Yep.
mission for Silvanus. Name drop.
Hey there. We mean no harm to anyone. We're just trying to fix something for Silvanus. So we're just passing through. That's all. No trouble.
The Forest Lord sends you. Good. Something bad is to the south.
That's
Is
what
there
we're here
anything
to
that you
take
can
away.
tell us?
Oh, I couldn't hear that. So
Is there something that you can tell us about it?
It is not normal. It is not natural. And it has been exciting the local animals quite a lot.
How so? Are they just scared? Or are they doing odd things?
Odd things. I saw a wolf get close to the chaos that is to the south, and it was caught in a tendril and turned purple and maddened.
Oh, okay.
Over. Ask why we can't use magic.
Is there... My friend here is asking, is there a specific reason why we cannot use magic in this area and in this forest?
I do not know. I did not realize that magic was not working. But I have noticed that I am not in contact with my god. Perhaps those two things are related.
He did mention that his connection to this area is cut off, and this is why we're here, is to fix that by removing this bit of chaos to the south.
I fear that the lands are entering a great time of troubles.
Then I suppose we should be on our way and hurry on this. Thank you very much. What's your name?
Fuck.
Yeah!
it's Trent. Trent the
Trent
tree.
the tree.
Sure, Trent the Treant, yes. My
It's spelled
name
with two.
Trent the
Spelled with,
Treant.
it's spelled
I'm
with two
Olver.
E's though.
Yeah.
Treant.
My name is Treant. Trent. You get the feeling that there's like levels to the name, but you know, because it's Sylvan.
Okay. All right. We'll head on by.
Good
I'll let him know.
luck.
Thank you. I think we might need it. As we head out, I'll tell everybody what we spoke about.
Trent, huh?
Trent. I mean, not an imaginative name, but I mean, whatever.
Eidolon just stays back and says hi to Trent some more.
Staring. He's ritually casting
Sorry,
comprehend languages.
grabbing a drink.
Drinks are
I'm now
good.
going to, as we're moving, keeping an eye out, particularly for not just animals, but something that looks like it's stalking us.
Well, you see
Yeah.
another rabbit over there when you're passing by. And
Is it white with red eyes and
yeah,
sharp teeth
your
and blood on its
passive's
mouth?
good enough.
Binocular.
You see a raccoon climb up a tree over here.
Tanuki, look.
It's a rogue. Trash man.
And
As
there
you're-
goes Eidolon.
It's Tanuki when it was still alive.
It's up a tree looking at you like, what the hell?
Tanuki, look.
And as you're
Look.
as you're watching Eidolon, who's watching the raccoon, south of you, you hear a mournful howl.
Eidolon?
I don't grow up.
Eek. Chinkies.
Alright.
Ezra,
go then.
right
Careful.
where you're at, you can see laying at the edge of that little cliff there, looking in your direction, is a wolf, a gray wolf. And looking around a little more, you can see there's another one right here.
Perception check. See what we can see.
And then
Or
over, you see one up here.
okay. So, do I notice anything about them that's unnatural?
They look like gray wolves.
So quick team huddle here. I can still probably fight. Maybe. Actually, while I'm standing here, can I take a swing with my sword and see if I can even move it?
Yeah, you can move it. What are you talking about?
Because
Whether or not I can move it.
normally it's like charisma makes it glide through the air for me. But it's a great sword and I have a strength of 7 now. So if it got turned into a mundane great sword.
Well, it's always been heavy to you, so
Okay.
doesn't
Well-
mean you don't use it with finesse.
So I can fight. I know you got a stick and a dagger.
I got this crossbow too.
Okay, you got a crossbow. Awesome. Olver, you got melee weapon?
I've got a scimitar, but I don't know if I can wild shape out here.
Well, get the scimitar out. Just
Yeah, oh, it would have been out by after I lost my python staff. Absolutely.
if you love something, you set it free, buddy. And if it's meant to be, it'll come back.
We were friends.
So preparing for battle against these wolves.
Yep, just
Just kind of ready.
Okay.
All right.
Hang on now.
I'll have my crossbow out.
so over.
The wolves.
Tanks.
The wolves are now standing and looking in your direction. They've obviously noticed you. You hear a little bit of growling from this one over here as it paces back and forth. You hear,
Shoo!
Around?
Get out of here! Shoo!
yeah, they don't shoo.
Go on now, get.
Oh, another one shows up.
We gotta white fang this. Get out of here.
Holy
I don't
cow.
want you anymore. Don't you know I hate you?
You can see more of them up along the ridge edges. They're kind of just looking at you like, is this meat?
New plan. Go get Trent.
We can take them.
You say that I'm the one in the front.
Wait, how many crossbow bolts do I have?
I'm just laughing internally because you've already forgotten something. And I didn't take long.
He said don't touch leaves. Didn't say anything about wolves.
Okay.
And if we eat them afterwards, it's just nature. Oh. Idea. Bag of tricks. How far can I throw something?
Oh.
I can take 3 things out, I think. Yeah, I have 3 charges a day.
These two disappear off of the ridge. Not sure where they go.
So I'm gonna throw
This
2 fuzzballs this way and a fuzzball this way.
Okay.
So a rat and a giant boar appear over here.
A rat and a giant boar.
And a mastiff appears over here. And I'm going to have them make a lot of noise. The rat will run this way towards them. The boar will run this way towards them. The rat will run.
There's a rat. And then you said a boar.
Yep.
Waiting for it to load. It's being slow.
I mean, if only we also had a snake.
If only. If only.
That'll work. Boar and what was the other one?
Mastiff, so a dog of any kind would work.
And a dog. Where'd you say right there?
Yep.
Alright. So
Alright.
let me put them in your control.
Alright, guys. We're going to need to run forward fast.
Well, it's easy for you to say. I got short legs.
Also, just be happy the bag of tricks is working.
There you go. So you quickly pull out 3 fuzzballs and throw them in 3 different directions. And the animals show up, kind of look around a little bit.
So this mastiff is going to start barking and kind of heading up here. This boar is going to go crazy and snarling.
That mastiff stays right where it is. The boar runs off this direction.
Oh.
You don't have control.
And the rat takes off this direction.
Any attention from the wolves?
The wolves kind of bark a little bit, and then you notice that these are moving up here. They see the dog sitting there, and the dog sees him, and then the dog goes, "Nope, peace out," and takes off back the other direction.
Alright, so they chose death. I gave them.
You can remove the bag of tricks from your inventory. It is now non-magical.
What? You That bag of tricks has come in such handy.
Well, you gain some, you lose some.
Dude. Olver, I'm not going on your adventures anymore.
Not my fault.
So,
It was alabaster.
are we fighting or fleeing?
I don't think we should fight them unless there's, like, if they're unnatural.
Can't go
Silvanus said we cannot fight anything that is a natural creature in these forests. Otherwise, we're stuck here forever.
No, we can tell them they're tainted by chaos. They have to be, otherwise they would have fallen for my bag of tricks.
Or we're tastier looking.
If only I could use my spells.
Yeah, if only all of it. We're all spellcasters, I know. You're not special.
But yeah, that's all I got though.
Kinda
We at least
cross
got a
out.
backup plan. Anyway,
Ain't you, I don't know,
The
druid
wolves,
this up?
sniffing and growling, move in closer.
Right, we probably need to figure out a plan here. I'm gonna start climbing up a tree. Up into here for now. Get up in a tree. They can't climb.
All right.
so I look up to see the wolves. Look up to see the wolves getting closer. Look back down. Be like, all right, Olver, Olver? Where'd you go?
You're rustling. The branches are fortunately
Up the
low.
tree! Get up the tree!
Didn't they say don't touch the leaves? Oh god.
Olvers.
Here comes an alternate timeline.
Up he goes.
Not touching the leaves. Just
Alright, I'll climb a tree too.
One of the wolves. They run up to Olver and growl up at him. Another
Okay.
one runs up after you. Ezra snaps at your heels as you're going up. That's a small tree, Eidolon.
I panicked. Ah.
Is that that guy died in Tremors?
so now
the
that
guy
they're
in
close,
the tire.
is there
Alright,
anything that's
Olver,
abnormal about these wolves?
Huh?
Is there anything abnormal about these wolves?
Doesn't look like it.
Okay.
They
all
just
right.
they look starved. They look hungry. But other than that, no.
Olver,
Okay.
I have a plan, but you need to do it.
Eidolon,
Right.
you climb up in the tree. It doesn't support your weight very high, and so this wolf is literally nipping, less than a foot underneath your heels.
Wolves will
Tanuki, get him.
Wolves follow dire wolves.
Try it.
All right.
As I'm kicking at this.
Dire wolf in a
Kicking at
tree.
this.
All right. I'll go. Oh man, this is gonna kind of ruin what I was hoping to do. But okay, I'm gonna try it.
If you have another plan,
Well, I don't know if it's
Otherwise, I'm gonna start shooting.
if you could turn into a bird, just pick us up and fly us to the chaos, we can do
I mean, that's what I was thinking of doing, but
And then this wolf next to you, Olver, turns as if it hears something, and you hear a squeak as the raccoon takes off, and the wolf takes off after the raccoon.
okay. So I will get down and become a dire wolf. I'll just go ahead and do it.
And then these other ones, two of these other ones, take off that direction as well.
Okay.
Following their friend. So you're gonna do what?
Are the other two at Ezra and Eidolon just staying?
For the moment,
Okay.
I'm giving you these are running off. These two are currently looking at their buddies running off, and the other three are currently running after a raccoon.
I'll hold for the moment then.
You hear another squeak, and as you're looking over, you see that the rabbit that was over there takes off too, and these two wolves are bark and howl as they're running. These two wolves sniff and bark at Eidolon and take off, and same thing for Ezra, and then take off, leaving you behind since you're unobtainable and taking off after the other game.
All right, down we go.
Oh,
Get and
Stumble
run.
out the tree.
full sprint in this.
Let's go, Eidolon.
You
had to stumble.
hear deeper growl and howl coming from the south as you're moving south.
Okay.
And Olver, you immediately recognize the snarls of dire wolves.
Yeah, dire wolf form right now.
Why can't you change?
Should
your
we go up this way?
I don't know if I can on this one. Let me check.
I thought I used the multi. Token.
Yeah, we can try to get high ground.
No, it's not the multi one. It's the
not?
other. It's fine. It's fine.
But you're bigger, so let me fix that.
Okay.
So you shift to dire wolf form. And you're like, yes, it worked. And then you feel dumber.
Oh man.
As you take the full stats of the creature as if you were polymorphed.
Wow.
Over, come on, up this way. Come on, boy.
But you immediately smell that there are two other dire wolves in the area. And you still recognize Ezra and Eidolon as your friends.
Sure.
Seduce them.
So I'll just kind of get up and I'll just kind of bark and growl, like, just tell them no. Mine.
They still seem interested. This one jumps down. This one jumps down.
I jump down. Awesome. Keep going.
Run!
I'll stay right over here just to kind of block the way.
Comes up and kind of growls at you and says, "You share?
It says what?
You share?"
Like, my friends.
Growl. And the howl says, "Man things, not friends."
These man things, friends. Food is. I don't know which direction to tell him. Food that way. I'll point my nose. I don't know.
Which way?
North.
Anything else?
Or
is that all you tell
you
him?
have you. No, you have food up there, and I'll point in that direction. Lots of food that way.
Make a persuasion check using the stats of the wolf. Or the dire
What is that gonna be?
wolf.
Holy crap! Persuasion of a wolf. Well, I guess it's just a straight roll then.
Yeah, probably, yeah. That seems the most likely.
It's whatever your charisma is.
Let's see, it would be, yeah.
It's actually 18. It's yeah.
So,
11.
it seems unconvinced and steps closer to you, snarling. Says, "Maybe you not friend." Its buddy seems on its side.
No trouble.
They're both females.
Seduce them.
I just yell out, "Be the alpha!" I'll still have my crossbow out, just ready. If they attack them, I'll shoot them.
I know. Do you have an instrument that's not magical?
An instrument?
Yes.
I mean, the pan flutes, I assume, would still be pan flutey.
But it is magical, though.
Yeah.
Well, I use a bag of tricks and it's not magic anymore, so don't use that.
Yeah. I kind of caught on that.
There's a high-pitched squeal. Sounds like something just died to the north, and the first
I'll perk up my ears and look over in that direction. See? Food.
the dire wolves back off a little bit and say, "If you lie, we will be back," and take off to the north at a dead run.
Run.
Good boy, Olver. Good boy.
I'll come over.
You get pets.
I get down on the floor, my leg starts twitching, and
Last time you were a dire wolf, you sprayed shit all over me. All right, let's go.
yeah, they don't know what's going on.
Yeah, the forest seems quiet now.
I'll go ahead of them.
And now it's the frost wolves, the bigger ones.
Make a perception check for the dire wolf.
Okay. 1 second. Takes a moment to open it up every single time.
You get a +3, so that's not too bad.
Actually, +8. Wait.
No, it's
For dire wolf?
Oh, you know what? Okay, I need to open up the page, an actual page for this, because I think in D&D Beyond it adds my own.
Oh yeah, it's your wild shape
Okay.
version.
My perception or my persuasion might have been worse.
You have to add it as a companion.
Well, it didn't work anyway, so it's irrelevant.
That's true.
Moving on.
Let me open
It wasn't
that
a critical fail, so.
up. Okay. I guess I'm this form, and I'm too stupid to change back. So.
Yeah, well, the thought may not have occurred to you That's up to you. What do you
Yeah.
think you would do?
Well, I
You
guess
have, I would say you definitely have the stats of a wolf, but you definitely have some thought processes that don't belong to a dire wolf.
okay. That helps a little bit. All right. So what was that again? Perception, you said?
Yeah, roll perception. There's a button for it on the dire wolf page.
Oh, and also that's perception. Is this hearing or sight? It's either one, right? So that's advantage.
This is sight, smell, and hearing.
Okay, so I
So
go with advantage. So
perception.
17.
So as you're
Oh,
moving forward, you notice that the forest in front of you is dead quiet, and that makes the hair on your back stand up because that's not normal around in a forested area like this.
I'm gonna try something.
What
And
is it,
I don't.
boy?
I'm gonna like look at them and make noises, but at the same time think, quiet. There's quiet. Can they hear me?
Um, well, you do have telekinesis. I mean, not telekinesis. I mean telepathic, right? You are telepathic.
Yeah, I'm telepathic, but I don't know how that works here. So, but I'll be kind of whining a little bit up and nosing out towards the south.
It still works. It's not magic. It's psionic. So,
Okay, great. So,
matter of fact, if you were a psionicist, all your abilities would still work.
well, that's great.
It's the only
All right,
type
so
of magic that worked in this time period.
I'll point in the direction and say dead quiet.
And hearing that in my mind, I'll be reminded of like, oh, right, telepathy, and I'll establish a link with Olver so that I could speak to him.
Okay.
Hey guys, why is it so quiet?
Nobody tells
Shush.
Ezra.
Overwolf says that it's dead quiet ahead. I think he's worried about it.
Alright, let's sneak.
And I'll establish a link and see if I can't talk to him. Because it says I can speak to any creature, and they would just understand me telepathically.
I think they have to be able to speak a language.
But I do because I'm still telepathic, and I spoke a language to him.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna rule that you can
Oh.
speak to him. It just, may not translate 100% right, so you can roleplay that. But
Cool.
Say wrong words.
yeah,
I'm like, Over, lead the way. Should we sneak?
Yes. Quiet.
Okay. He says we should probably stealth. Let's just take his lead, and we'll guard his back.
So I'm
Something's not
rolling
right.
stealth. Oh my goodness, I got a 21 in stealth.
noise.
Yeah. Sorry guys, on these sheets it goes directly to GM and it doesn't go to the group, so you can't see my rolls.
It's fine. I can see what they are. So
Yeah.
you got
Yeah.
a 21.
Just tell us.
17. It's nice.
I don't have disadvantage
22.
anymore.
22.
Nice. Damn, maybe
Nice.
a +7.
I have very good stealth, but I normally wear half plate, so I have disadvantage.
It doesn't matter.
Oh, let me update my hit points too while I'm at it. Because that's kind of important. And my armor class. Okay, there we go. Alright, so stealthing. I want high ground.
Okay. You move up on top of
wanna
the
be
ridge. As you move to that location right there,
Uh-huh.
up in front of you on this next overlook area, you see a flash of purple as something darts out of you.
The purple wolf.
It goes away.
Yeah, it disappears into the trees on the left side there.
Okay. Purple thing. Purple thing ahead.
Purple.
It's the wolf.
Or thing ahead. Do I know? Do I
Do you
know
know
a dire
colors?
wolf in color purple?
Dogs are colorblind.
That's true.
You just saw a wolf.
You saw something
You just
blurry
saw a flash.
move very quickly into the bushes.
A flash of gray.
Can I sniff the air to see if I can figure out what it is?
Does it smell purple?
It is upwind of you. The wind is blowing northward, which is why the wolves
This-
smelled you.
Okay.
All right, just let you guys. Oh wait, we don't know if purple yet.
Or
You don't know. Yeah.
I mean southward. Sorry, I knew what I meant. Yeah, you get the picture.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
It's blowing. It's blowing to where they can smell you, but you can't smell them.
just saying that's not natural. We can kill the shit out of it.
Olver. Do you think it's natural? Should we kill it?
Or
Don't
we
know.
can try to save it with the stick or whatever.
Oh, use the branch?
Yeah, draw the chaos out of it.
Gotcha.
I don't know if that'll work. We should use it on Ryken someday.
All right. I'll move forward with this new plan.
You hear a rustle in the bushes over there, and then a
Is-
kind of a high pitched growl. It's very unnatural sounding, and then a cough, and a whine, and then another growl.
Does the rustling sound big or small? What is this?
It's not rabbit sized. So
Okay.
pretty big. Not as big as you probably.
All right. Moving forward.
All right, roll initiative.
Slowly.
Purple wolves jump out of the bushes as you start forward again.
So I rolled the direwolf initiative in this as well, then, correct?
Yep.
Okay.
And that one, and that one, and
Whoa.
that one.
What was your initiative, Olver?
15.15.
Wait. Dang it.
You didn't have it up? Or
no,
you did.
it populated. There we go. It was just blank for me for some reason.
Yeah,
Everybody in there?
I think it just took a second to load. You probably have too
Yeah.
many sprites on here.
Alright. So, wolves go first. So the nearest one charges out of the bushes, turns, and heads straight towards you, Olver. Circling around one side slightly. And attempts to bite you. You can see that kind of a purplish energy is dripping from its fangs and radiating from its body.
Oh yeah, that's gonna hit.
And it does 7 points of piercing damage as it rakes into you with purplish energy. Go ahead and make a Constitution save for me.
21.
So you feel this strange energy try to invade your body, and you push it away. The next wolf.
All around. Well, I guess. Never mind.
Holler
They're going
out.
for-
Not so
Nope.
much.
Nope.
The next one's
You
going to
can howl.
and snarls as it tries to bite you.
Howl her
Oh,
out.
That hits.
You're dealing another 5 points. Make another Constitution saving throw.
This is gonna suck. 9.
Alright, you fail. So you take an additional 3 points of necrotic damage. Sorry.
Okay. Oh, you can take
As
it.
that energy seeps into you a little bit. Alright, next is that next nearest wall. So 10, 20, 30. What's their movement? Okay. 40. And then it's going to dash for 50, 60, 70, 80.
Dang.
Alright, Olver, your turn.
Okay. Telepathically, I'll tell Eidolon, don't let them hit you. And, all right, I'm going to go ahead and I'll take a swipe at the one that first hit me.
Okay.
Wait, I guess it's a bite attack.
Uh,
12.
12 misses. You snap at it and it jumps aside just at the last second.
Yep, that's pretty much it, since I don't have advantage right now.
Yep, that's it.
I will... I'll stay put.
Okay. Eidolon.
Alright, I'll turn back to Ezra. Olver says don't let him touch you. And then I'll roll my eyes at him.
Like, what else can we do?
That's usually always the plan. I'll back up. And back up. And then I'll take a shot at this one.
Okay.
With the crossbow. Crossbow, don't let me down.
That'll hit.
Nice.
For this much damage.
Oof.
You let me down!
So you just nick it. It yipes a little bit and growls at you. Like, I think all you did is piss it off.
Damn you, crossbow!
And then reload.
Yeah, and then reload.
Alright.
And that will be my 10.
Ezra?
Alright. I'm going to save Olver. Oh my god, if this makes my sword all magical. 20 to hit.
20 hits. For
17 damage.
17 total damage. So your blade crashes into the creature, emitting its magical radiant and necrotic damage. The wolf cries out in pain, and you can see part of the purple energy fade from it as well. From your hit, your sword flashes kind of a deep purple for a second from contact with the wolf, and you can see you feel the magic of your sword flicker for a second and then grow stronger.
Is a 13 hit? Second attack?
13 just barely hits.
15 with the second hit.
Taking down the first one. You manage to cleave off its head with your next attack. The sword once again flickers like its magic is trying to flicker out, but then there's a surge and it comes back.
What happens with the wolf?
Just dies, the purple energy fades from it, and you can see the body that remains is a twisted, not normal looking wolf. But it's not, covered in purpley energy anymore. Done?
Yep, Void's got nothing on the Shadowfell.
Alright, so this one is going to go
Oh, that's a lot more Void Wolf.
10, 20,
Oh, that's from
30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. So it goes to there. And then top of the next turn, that one is dead. The next one, though, is going to attack Olver again.
That misses.
And it misses. The second one there is going to step up at the edge of the cliff there and attempt to hit you. Oops, I rolled the wrong dice. So it'll be one less than that, 19.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It definitely hits.
Okay.
I got an armor class of 14.
So 8 piercing damage and make a con save.
Okay. Oh. Oof.
Alright, so you take an additional 1 point of necrotic damage.
Okay. Oof.
And it is your turn.
And you can see I'm hurting. I will take a swipe at the second one below Ezra just to kind of soften it up if I can hit.
Okay.
19.
19 will hit.
And then damage. 6.
Okay.
Not much.
So you bite into the creature with your teeth. And they sink in. You tear into the creature. And that purple energy, though, it attacks your face. Make a con save again.
Oh, man. Nine. Wow, my con saves suck right now.
Take an additional 3 points of necrotic damage as that energy burns into your skin and your teeth, your gums, your tongue.
Okay.
You done?
That's pretty much all I can do other than movement. This is it.
Okay.
I'm a
Eidolon,
wolf.
you're up.
Alright. I'll head over here and I'll take a shot at this one.
Okay. Ready, aim, fire. Oh, why is that on GM?
21,
GM.
which I'm assuming hits.
Yes.
Come on, piercing. Hey.
It
+4.
flies more true. You manage to hit the beast in one of its hindquarters, doing some damage. The shot goes through and through, though. It doesn't stick in it.
Ooh.
And, more of a
Not bad.
flesh wound.
Not bad. And then I reload.
Okay.
That will be that.
Ezra?
Step forward over Dead Wolf. $17 to hit. For 21 damage.
Bang.
Alright. For how much damage was that?
21.
21. So you hack into this creature, severing its spine, collapses, the energy fades.
Step forward, second attack.
Hits.
21 to hit.
You still feel that same flickering of power and then a resurgence
11 damage.
with each of these attacks. 11.
Yep.
That's 1, 2,
Sword integrity is
3,
failing.
4. So, okay, real quick, just join me in whispers.
Uh-oh.
Whoa.
Okay, so just for future reference, I don't know whether or not you would even notice this, but your sword would lose its magical properties, except that it's recharging itself by using a pound of your infernal steel every time
Oh,
you use it.
all right.
So you'll have to remove that much steel for every attack you make.
Sounds good.
Okay, I was
Yep.
I
lost 6
I'm
pounds.
not going to get rid of your bound blade, but I am going to make it cost
Yeah.
something.
All right. I'll probably notice it more through the fight. But...
Yeah. That's why I wanted to tell you over here is just let you decide how to notice it.
All right.
All right, back.
When necessary.
Okay. All right, and so you're done.
That's it for Ezra.
Okay. All right, this Void Wolf is the one that's down south, so 10, 20, 30, 40. And then
Hey, I forgot about that one.
10, 20. Oops, that's a corner. 30 and 40. Still coming. It was a long ways away. I had to spread them out so
you
they could,
guys.
so they blocked you at any location you tried to pass through.
I'm surprised you didn't bring him around from the north and flank us.
That cliff there really should be blocked completely all the way to the thing, and these creatures wouldn't be interested in trying to jump down large distances like the dire wolves were. So, and that one is dead, so we'll remove it. That one is still alive, and it is going to attempt to bite Olver once more.
Yep.
For
Make
9
con
points
now.
of piercing.
Damn.
Oh, and a 3. I did a natural 1 on my con. So 9 and 2. Oh my goodness.
11 points total.
All right. Well, that
Redemption.
and there, and then
Finish him.
1.
You have 1 hit point left.
Oh no. Down
You're
1
still.
and down 1. I am now regular Olver,
Oh,
and I
dang.
took 1 hit point. And also, yeah. So yeah.
So you begin shrinking, but you can feel every part of it. Like instead of being a natural reforming, like just kind of a poof and you're whatever you want to be and returning, your return to humanoid form is not pleasant. It is extremely painful. Make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh my goodness.
Yeesh.
Ben hates me tonight. So much. 17.
Okay.
Finally, I get a decent con.
You manage to fight against the pain enough that you don't go a little crazy from it,
Oh jeez.
and yeah, okay. So that's the Void Wolf's turn, and now it's your turn, and you're back in your human form.
Got sword in
He's
hand.
human now.
I am human now.
Like a
Well,
little steam is coming
halfling.
off of his
Not
body
halfling.
from generated heat.
I mean, all right. So then I'm just gonna take my. Oh, gotta go to my sheet now.
He's like, I don't know if I want to do
Like-
that again.
All right, I'm gonna hit him with my scimitar.
Okay.
So swing. 21.
That hits.
Die, you sucker. with 4 hit points. It should be
So you
enough, though.
slice into the creature.
Oh,
Nope.
it's not.
It was yellow still, not even orange. Really? Now it's orange. Not even red yet. Okay.
Yeah. Then yeah, that's what I do.
Okay. Eidolon, you're up.
Another shot.
It's like I want to get the how do you want to do this? 14.
14. Nice. Not a 1. Come on. Oh my god. I said not a 1.
It listened to you. It did not do
So
what you
rude.
wanted it to do, but it listened. It heard 1.
Stupid crossbow. I want my magic back.
You guys didn't know I was doing this awfulness to you tonight, did you? All right. Ezra,
Alright,
you're
that's
back up.
it.
Reload, right?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
a super cool idea, but I realized.
Do you have enough crossbow bolts to last a while, or?
Yeah, I've been keeping track. I've been counting them, or, getting rid of them as I've been doing it. I have 15 left now.
Okay. He's like, I don't normally carry that many.
No. I had 1 quiver's worth of bolts, and I've had it since, like, the beginning of the campaign.
Okay. Ezra's up.
Ezra's gonna make an attack. So, alright, before I do this, I did have a very good idea. Just Ezra's the worst possible person to do it. For the first time ever in D&D, I was gonna attempt to make a push attack and see if I could push it off the cliff.
But you're so weak.
Strength check, and I am not
You
strong
get a
enough.
negative.
Where's
I've been
Ryken
negative-
when you need him?
I have a -2 right now to strength. So
Yeesh.
I'm just gonna.
You'd be the cartoon style of, like, you're pushing it and your feet are walking, but you're not moving any,
Exactly. It's not even noticing me. It's so technical.
Yeah.
It'll notice that though. 17. I
17.
accidentally rolled it twice.
17 finishes that one off.
Yep.
Once again, you chop down through its spine, severing it. Twitches, glow fades. You see just the twisted remains of a wolf left behind.
How many hit points did it have left?
5, I believe, is what it had.
So after, like, that 1, it had 6. Like, if I had scored a 6, I could have killed it. Jeez.
Yeah. You could have killed it with your shot.
Ugh, stupid crossbow.
All right, Ezra, what are you gonna do now?
We see that other wolf, right?
Yeah, because it's a tree, so you can see underneath of it.
I'm just gonna run up to here and just hold my ground.
Okay. Done?
Yep.
All right. That one's dead. Let's get it out of there. The wolf sees you run over and charges straight at you. Leaping to try to grab a hold of you with its teeth. I got some good rolls tonight, people. That wasn't so great. 5 points of piercing damage. And then make a con save. And you resist the energy. But you do feel it. And it's somehow familiar. Olver, your turn.
All right, I'll run up. Having issues. I'll run up and I'll take a swipe with my scimitar. $20.
That'll hit. 7.
7 slashing.
You bite into the creature's shoulder with your scimitar, and howls and snaps at you. Now looking at you instead of Ezra. Done?
Yeah, that's it.
Eidolon?
Alright. 5. Could I get an angle on him from that? Shooting him?
I'd move diagonally to the
Like
down
that,
one.
or
Down one.
like that?
Yeah, you got a clear
Or
shot.
here?
You got a clear shot at
Okay.
either of those locations. The tree, like I was saying, is that's
It's
one of
low.
That's one of the taller ones. So the branches are
Okay.
up higher.
Cool. I'll shoot him. Hey.
First one of the night.
Watch, it's a 1. Oh my
2.
god, it's a 2. So 4.
Hey, better than one.
It's better than one.
Those could be cool though if like I had a modifier on it too, but whatever.
You're like, I
Alright, and
got
then
it.
I'll
You're like dead center shooting for its heart, and it moves at the last second, and you get a rib shot instead. Which still hurts it, but yeah.
Alright, and then I reload.
Alright, that's
I
right.
just, I want to imagine that he's just using really cheap arrows with blunted ends.
Could shoot it with blunt arrows.
They
all
don't
the time.
even pierce. They
Practice
just like
arrows.
bounce off. Yeah.
I normally just practice with this thing.
Oh, I forgot to take them off. I forgot.
Those are practice arrows.
I was like, oh, I need the other tips on these things. Dang it.
Ooh. Well, I had to clear off all the dust on this first.
See,
guys,
that's the fun part about doing
it.
things like this, though, is it makes you work outside the normal box, right? Oh, yeah.
18.
Yeah, that's gonna finish it. Oops, I pressed the wrong button, didn't I?
So what do you guys say you do here?
Not seeing that final strike you did, I'll be like, yeah, got it. Thanks to my bolt.
And you mostly sever its head this time, unless you want to describe it. Which I'll let you. Actually, I'll let you do it. Have some fun with it. You're gonna get the last killing hit. So
I'm gonna
He gets all the
stab
killing
down,
hits, me
climb
too.
down about halfway, and then I'm just gonna like side fling it off this cliff.
Like, man, that crossbow hit so hard it flung it off the cliff. Whew. You're welcome, guys. You're welcome.
all right. So what were you saying? You're knock it over the cliff. Is that what you're saying?
I flung it off the cliff. Yeah.
Okay. Lands with a wet thump down below.
Moving on. Silvanus will see that one as a mulligan, right? Right?
I'm going to take a look out across and down to see if there's anything else I can see.
You look out and you can see the trees thin and it opens up and you can see that chaos node now flickering in the in the distance. I think I've got to change the layer. Where is it on the
I see it. A big old
Yeah, it's at the bottom.
chaos
Yeah, it's
thing.
there. Okay.
Is there anything in flight that I can see in the air
No,
as well?
you don't see anything. Why? What would make you ask that?
No reason at all.
Are you watching my stream?
No, I'm not. It's decisions that I would like to make, but now you just tipped your hand.
I'm not real worried about it.
Oh, great. Another adult dragon. Let's go.
Yeah. Avoid
Alright,
dragon.
Lead the way, killer.
Yeah, Olver's feeling really useless right now.
Ezra stops and like feels his pockets. Wait a minute. Looks in his bag. Like starts counting for a minute. Oh, found out why my sword doesn't burn out. And he just puts his bag back on and keeps walking.
Wait, what?
What now?
It uses up my magic metal to make attacks.
Oh.
Wait, your sword is getting weaker?
It's a magic item. Magic items burn out here, but my sword won't burn out because I have fuel for it.
Oh, so you're burning up all your other magical items?
Something like that.
Do you have a non-magical weapon you can use?
Nope. Got another dagger on you?
I do.
There's
Oh,
kind of
no,
a high-pitched howling noise now as you get closer.
I'm gonna dismiss my sword and equip the dagger.
Okay.
Hang on, let me add a dagger to my inventory.
All right, you go ahead and do that.
Finally, this is the first point in the entire game I've had a non-magical weapon.
Like I said, you hear just kind of a high-pitched, like windy howl in the air as you get closer. Begins, like a light noise and gets louder as you move closer.
Oh, Ezra, do you want the magical branch now? Or do you want me to hold on to it still?
You go ahead and hang on to it. I'll take it when it's time to absorb.
Alright.
Okay, so looking out. Anything out there?
Just the node.
Okay.
Alright, now I'll take the branch.
Alright.
Sword is dismissed. Daggers.
Say
Just
we
one hand.
Well, you
dash for it.
You attempt to dismiss your sword, but it doesn't go away. Or wait, where are you doing that at?
Oh, I tried it back here.
Okay, yeah, it doesn't go away.
Oh, shit. Alright.
Can you sheath it? Just put it in your belt.
I've never needed a
Are
sheath.
you still
ever.
are you still concentrating on it as you're walking, trying to make it go away?
No, if it just didn't work, I'd just stop.
Okay.
I guess I'm just
I-
carrying.
Oh no.
As you step forward closer, the sound gets louder and louder, like I said, and it's doesn't quite hurt the ears. But as you step forward into this area here, you can feel a pulse of energy in the air as you near this thing. And all of a sudden, you feel a returning link to your magic as you get closer.
Olvers blast in the air.
It works.
Mage armor on my shelf.
He's like, now. Yeah, your magic's working again.
It works. Yay!
All right.
But you just felt the connection happen. Can you guys see the aura?
No.
Okay,
No.
that's fine. You wouldn't know where the walls were. So
I'll take just another step closer to be like, magic. Yes.
Now that I can dismiss the sword, I will, and I'll take the branch.
okay,
Call my snake.
okay. Hold up
Yeah,
a second.
snaky. Come back here.
He's trying to call his snake. It's like way up north somewhere, chasing gophers.
Those are gonna be some big gophers that it's gonna be chasing.
So as you get closer, you can feel the anchor, begin to energize as well as you get closer, and then there's a resonating boom through the air, and the whining stops. And then there's another boom, and you see something poke out of the chaos node. The snout. The blue scaled snout, and then the rest of the head comes out, followed quickly by a red scaled head, and then a green, and a white,
I don't
and then
take
a
the branch
black.
back. Sword back out.
As a creature steps out of the chaos node,
Did we go back in time to baby Tiamat?
and a winged five-headed creature steps out of the chaos node. Its five heads look around, notice the party, and then roar one after the other. Roll initiative.
Oh no.
I gave you your magic back. What are you complaining about?
Yeah, it's Tiamat. It's Tiamat.
Yeah, just three of us? Oh my god.
All right. All right. Silvanus will be cool with this one, right? We're fighting Tiamat. Also, if we can change history on this, just kill her right now.
Yeah, that's gonna happen.
That's baby Tiamat.
It has 5 tails, it has 5 heads, and it has 4 legs. Here, I'll give you a better view of it.
Why doesn't it have 5 legs? 5 wings.
Well, because it doesn't.
Wait,
Okay, fine.
Tiamut? Wait a minute. What? Did they do a fusion dance?
Oh sh.
I'm gonna just be quiet until we get further into this.
Oh.
The
I don't know
Ezra
what
already
Tiamut
figured it
is.
out. It's Tiamat and Bahamut.
Ezra knows dragon stuff, but what the fuck?
You have never seen this. I guarantee
Oh my
you.
god. Are we gonna divide them? Is that us?
Oh, we have to defuse them.
All right. I haven't rolled the. Oh yes, I did. I rolled it. So
Are we major
sort it?
features in this?
All right, Eidolon, you go first.
Oh my god, I'm first?
Yeah. Well, wait. What's Ezra's dexterity? Because he doesn't have his dex on there.
Oh, 17.
Oh yeah, you'd go
So-
first then. Mine's only a
Oh,
10.
Let's change it to like a 17.2
Yeah.
or something, whatever.
Yeah, you can add your... That's why I have the 17.1 on mine.
all right. I'm gonna move up. Bonus action, hex, or Hexblade's curse, and then Eldritch Blast.
There we go.
Does 11 hit Tiamut?
No.
Cool.
So you fire your first Eldritch Blast at the creature, and you see it kind of shies, just slightly pulls up. The blast actually does hit it, and then it refracts off the scales.
Nailed it. That was it.
Okay. Eidolon, you're up. You just,
I will shriek in pain and fear, I mean. Oh my god! What are we doing? And I'll try to attempt to cast slow on him.
okay. Let's see, that's a...
A wisdom 16.
Okay. That's a 20.
Oof.
So you cast your spell, and you see it, it engage, but the creature seems to shrug it off. A couple of the heads look over your direction, and it roars one head after the other at you. It's got 5 heads. A couple of them are on Ezra. 2 of them are down on Eidolon. The other one's looking over at Olver expectantly.
That will be my turn.
Okay. This,
If we-
Scared.
If we split
strange
up, we
creature-
can't decide which way to go.
Let's just go ahead and close those. I don't need them. Yeah. So the creature is going to, let's see. All of its heads align towards the front, and all of them open up, and you see 5 different colored beams of energy emit from it as it throws a conical breath weapon of prismatic breath at you. Make a dexterity saving throw, all 3 of you.
Yes.
Alright, so Ezra and Olver save. And Eidolon does not. 32 points
Holy crap.
Mm.
of acid damage to Eidolon, and then you guys take half. Anything that would reduce acid damage can be used.
I wish it were cold damage. 32.
Do you have resistance to
I would
cold?
have. Yeah.
Well, then you can shave off half the damage too. It's technically supposed to be all 5 of them. The way it reads is you're supposed to just pick one, but that doesn't seem fair. So
So if it's not 32, then 16.
yeah, I'll let it ride. You guys are in a bad position here. I anticipated you doing something else back there, but you didn't. So all right. Having used its breath weapon, the creature steps forward, menacing you, Ezra, looking down at you with all 5 heads. All right, Olver, your turn.
All right. So I'm going to go ahead and call lightning. Big guns here. Not total big guns. Let's go with 4th level. And so I'll just center it in this area. It's huge, so it's going to cover everything. And I will shoot a strike right at the dragon, so that Ezra does not get hit, by the way.
Okay.
And it's a dex save
Okay.
of 16.
11. Damage?
Damage is 26.
Oh,
Okay.
I forgot to do something.
That's huge, too.
So the bolt crashes into the creature and runs up and down its body as it lumbers towards Ezra, and how it kind of screams in pain and looks, all 5 heads swivel towards you.
All right, and at the same time, I'm going to move over. I'm just going to get out of the way a little bit more for that cone as much as possible there. Not too bad.
Did you have something you needed to add, Ezra?
I have armor of hexes, so if I roll a 4 up, I ignore any damage that it causes me. So
Well,
I rolled a 1, so I still took the hit.
Oh, okay.
Level 10.
Yep. All right, Oliver, you done?
No, not quite. I am going to wild shape. What? That sucks. Yeah, originally I was gonna go as a Earth Elemental, but I decided to go ahead and go as a Dire Wolf instead. Now I'm thinking that was a mistake. I'll just transform. Go ahead and go forward. That'll be my turn.
Okay.
I'll just figure it out here in a second.
Ezra, you're up.
It's on the ground menacing me, right?
Yeah, it's not flying.
Okay. Hitting it twice. 26 to hit.
26 will hit.
13 damage.
13 damage. And hey, your sword does not flicker.
Hey.
Powered by chaos, baby.
Oh. I'll take it. 18 hit.
18 hits.
Another 16.
Your weapon crashes into the creature again, carving another gash in its body. It howls in pain, looking at you now.
Hang on. It might have done a little bit more damage. Yeah, take another 8. Because I forgot to add the +4 for being my cursed target.
Okay. Yeah. Another 8, you said?
Yep. As a Hexblade, I very rarely use the Hexblade's curse.
And you can see the white head goes limp. You on the first hit, the white head goes limp. The second one, you take advantage of the situation and lop its head off.
Ha. Alright, it's my turn.
Okay. Eidolon, you're up.
Keep scooting over. And I'll cast. Let's do a level 4 Mind Spike.
Okay. That's
It's a Wisdom 16.
Nope.
Nice. 21 psychic damage.
So you mind spike the green head, which then goes limp. Looks dead. Maddened, the creature reaches up with a claw and tears the head away.
I'm still scared. And that'll be it.
Okay, and now it's its turn. So, first things first, see if it gets its breath weapon back. And nope. So, it is going to focus fire Ezra with 3 bite attacks.
Yup. Yup. Nope.
So 2 hits. We'll say lightning and fire hit you. Damage.
Alright. First attack.
So,
I'll take it. Second attack, I block it.
alright.
So I'm going to describe that as a shadowy wing of Dracarys appears and swipes the attack away.
The creature gets nudged aside by that, looks confused for a second, then turns back towards you again.
How much damage did the first attack do?
10.
10. Okay.
And then, as a creature kind of seems confused for a second, you see that white head and the green head, both the stumps erupt as new heads grow, 2 for each one that was severed.
Oh,
Hydras.
they made a Hydra Dragon.
It now has 7 heads. Olver, your turn.
All right. Crap.
What are you? You said you transformed.
A giant constrictor snake. It's got the most hit points
Is that
I can do right
large?
now. Yep, it
There
is
you go.
large. All right. Yeah, all I got then right now is gonna be the call lightning. So, let me hold it again, which is 32 damage if it fails its DC 16 Dex save, half as much otherwise.
Okay, and that was Dex, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Okay, it takes 32 damage.
And you see another one of its heads dies.
Maybe we should stop hitting the heads and hit the body.
I mean,
The
I'm not saying I'm hitting heads.
the red head dies this time. It chars it and kind of turns to ash and falls away. Done?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay.
Yeah,
Ezra,
I know
you're
Ezra
up.
can step away if he needs to.
All right. I'm gonna drag my hand across my blade, making it flicker a bit. I'm gonna use Banishing Smite.
Okay.
So my next sword attack that hits will deal extra damage. So 18 for the first hit.
18 hits.
That will deal 19 damage. I heal 4. And then let me roll for the Banishing Smite. Then another 22 radiant damage.
Another 22 radiant damage.
Yep. I doubt it's below 50 hit points.
And you see another 2 heads die. Reducing it now to 4 heads.
Right. Then second attack, 15 to hit.
15. You swing, but unfortunately your sword glances off of its rather thick scaled hide.
Not quite popping my inspiration. 28 to hit.
Well, that
Hey.
hits.
And it's a 19, so for being cursed, it's a crit.
It's a crit. Nice.
So, I don't have to do math now because of how crits work.
23 on your.
So it'd be, yeah, but then -5.
That's 15 times 2 is 30 plus 5.
29.
25? A what?
Isn't it 29? 9 times 2 is
Plus-
18 plus 5 is 23 plus 2 is 25 plus 4 is 29. Right?
Now let me just confirm this with a calculator because I can't do math.
Do you get to double the rolls of the radiant and necrotic part of it too?
Oh, I didn't
No.
double those.
Because
No.
those are dice. So 48.
They are dice and they should be doubled. So it would be
Ideal.
31 and so it'd be 35.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
I didn't double the other dice. That was my mistake. You're supposed to double all the dice.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Just not the modifiers.
another head dies, leaving 3 heads now.
Oh, and then another 4 because you're... No, another 8. Fuck. Because both of those attacks should have done 4 extra damage.
Okay. Got it.
I wish I would just add all this stuff together for me.
He's like, my sword is so complicated.
Don't make me think.
I should have just had it become non-magical, and then we wouldn't have to worry about
All right.
it.
All right.
Then,
Yes. I think I have successfully pissed off.
yep. But it's
The TM.
Eidolon's turn, not the creature. So, still has 3
I
heads
know.
left.
Kill it. Kill it. Kill it. Kill it. It's going to be a
I
real
don't know if
bad
I
turn.
can.
Ezra.
I want to try out my new spell though. So I want to combo it too with my portent. I want to attempt to cast telekinesis. I want to hold him. Is he considered a huge creature?
Yes.
Yeah, it says I can try to move a huge or smaller. And then it's my spellcasting ability against your strength check.
Alrighty.
And then I'll use my portent, which is an 18. Oh, fuck. Well, I already said it, so.
Yeah, you already used it.
I already did. So I used the 18 roll.
Alright.
So then he is now considered restrained.
Alright. Done?
Yeah. I mean, I wish I could, like, try to use it to push him down to the ground, you know, like to prone him, basically, but I don't know if I can do that.
Alright, let's roll and see if he gets his breath weapon back. He does. So he is not able to move, but he can use his breath weapon. He's gonna use it on Ezra. So
Would he have an attack?
I'm gonna rule that there's no way to stop him from using his breath weapon.
Hold the mouth shut.
There's too many mouths. That's
All right,
the thing. I just don't think that you could stop him completely. I may reduce the damage, but I don't think you could stop it completely.
Failed the deck save, and I failed my armor faxes.
All right.
Ooh.
So we'll say you take half of that because he's only able to fire at you with one head. That hits you, I should say.
Right.
And then at the end of his turn, he's lost 4 heads. So he gains 8 new heads and now has 11 heads. And now it's Olver's turn.
Holy crap. Okay.
It's looking like a forest up there. You know, have you ever watched Hercules?
Yep. He got damage, hit it with everything he got.
Oh man. I really don't have much of anything for this kind of a fight. Dang it. Okay. So yeah,
If
all
it's
lightning.
it's restrained, you guys get an advantage on your attacks.
And it
But they have
automatically,
to be they have to be
automatically fails its dexterity saving throw. So
Okay.
Yeah.
So well, 16 damage though. That's pretty pathetic. That's a very low roll.
okay.
All right.
Done.
Yeah, I only get one action. That's all I
Ezra,
can
you're
do
up.
right now.
All right. Time to shine. My second and last Vanishing Smite. So, first weapon attack has advantage.
Ooh, thank
Yes!
28.
I got the crit on Vanishing Smite!
Nice.
All right, long thing of math again. Okay.
Here, get your calculator.
You get 9 plus 1 plus 5, so that's 14.
Oh, it's like the same roll almost.
14 doubled.
14, 28 plus
28
your
plus
5.
5. So 33.
33. Yeah.
Should be
So-
33.
All right, so 33 plus.
Or take another 8 off, right? What? Or 4 off? 4 off.
Oh yeah, and another
hit.
4.
So,
So no, it'd be 33 because I have to add the from my curse, and then 17 doubled for radiant damage.
Nice. 34.
So that's first attack, and I healed 8,
2 heads die.
and then second attack is just a normal attack.
Hits.
But it still has advantage. I did not get the crit, but it'll hit. 20 damage.
And another head dies. So 3 heads have died out of the 11. Has 8 heads left.
Okay.
Eidolon? Eidolon's turn. You done?
Kill it.
Eidolon's
All
turn.
right. Since I'd have to keep redoing that for telekinesis, I'll go ahead and just drop it.
I mean, you guys can. I should mention, you can tell that its body is taking damage during this too, and its body, doesn't heal, so you're wearing it down.
And I'll go ahead and I'll drop telekinesis because it's concentration.
Yep.
And then I'll cast. I'll do a level 5 mind spike.
Okay.
And I'll combo it with my portent,
Okay. Making it
which is
automatically fail.
it's a 10 roll. So whatever your wisdom saving throw is added.
It's only a +1, so.
Okay, so it fails.
Yep.
And then 26 psychic damage.
So does the spike go in each of the brains?
No, it just killed one more head. Dies. So total of 4 heads dead now.
Oh, we got it so close.
I'll just back up to the tree a little bit.
Still has 7 heads.
That'll be my turn.
All right, its turn. Roll to see if it gets its breath
I'm
weapon
still
back.
On range.
It does.
Good. Uh-oh.
Oh, man.
It is going to choose to not use it, and instead attacks with all of its head on Ezra.
Oh, crap.
How many attacks is that?
7. That's 1.
Hang on. As you go. All right, that goes through.
Okay, we'll just do them one at a time. 1
Yeah.
for 13 damage.
All right.
Number 2. Doesn't matter. I don't think that hits you.
Meat speeds.
Oh, you only have a 13 armor class?
Oh wait, I have 18.
Wait,
Oh, you rolled twice.
yeah, I accidentally rolled twice there. So
We're gonna assume the 18 was the next one.
wait,
and
no,
I
8. No, I rolled an 18. The other one was for damage.
okay.
I don't know what I was thinking.
So you hit, but I block it with the hexes.
Okay, that's 2, 3,
Blocked.
4,
Miss.
5. Critical
Yes.
fail. Have it. Its heads kind of fight over biting you and cause it some damage in the process.
Oh my god! It'd be how great would it be if it kills itself?
Hey,
Hey Ben, how do you want to do this?
Get more heads. More heads.
what are we at now?
7, 6, and 7.
Oh no,
Yeah.
yeah, actually that would be enough damage to actually kill another head. So
One of the heads.
That's
So just
awesome.
just one more then.
And miss. Oh my god! Armor of Hex is coming in clutch.
Wow.
well, no,
Thank you, level 10.
it still has one more.
Oh no. Missed. Okay.
Sweet.
Dude,
Okay.
Ezra's single target damage and defense is amazing.
And then at the end of its
Not great
turn,
against crew.
Those 4 dead heads. It was 4, right? Regrow, bringing it to 8 more at 8. So, or at 7. So 15 now heads.
Jeez.
All right, your guys' turn.
All right. Lightning again. All right. 13, but now it gets to make its deck save, right?
Yeah. But it fails.
Okay, 32.
Nice. The energy crackles down into its body, and you see in it one of its heads dies, and the others seem panicked as the creature is on its last legs. You know, it can't hardly stand anymore. Done.
That's it. I just backed away a little bit.
All
Just
right,
to
Ezra, you're up.
things out.
Alright, I'm out of fancy moves, so it's just attacks now. 14 to hit.
That'll miss. That'll
26
hit.
to hit. 13 damage.
You hack into the creature, and one of its heads died when Olver hit it, and another one dies when you hit it. But it's still alive, barely. The forest of heads seems to be rising out of almost a mound of flesh now. Eidolon, you're up.
Alright. Level 4, Mind Spike. Wisdom save.
Yeah, that's your third one.
Oh, I got tons of them.
Level 4s.
Yeah.
Yeah, it failed. I mean, not surprising, his wisdom sucks.
So 19.
How do you want to do this?
Nice.
I'll just do like the Charles Xavier like thinking thing, you know, like
Buzz.
having his finger on his temple, and as he's like holding out, all the heads will just like start popping like popcorn, just pop, 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 pop.
It's a lot of heads.
All
That's it.
over
And-
Ezra.
Yeah,
Like 13
Yeah.
heads.
exactly. And they'll just spray blood all over Ezra, and then it'll slump down.
Thump, 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 thump as the necks all collapse to the ground. And it is dead.
That could have been a lot worse.
Yeah.
You guys thought I overdid it. So that is called a Dracohydra. And it's from Fizbins. They
Okay.
are magic anomalies, monstrosities.
Nice. That was fun.
Alright. I'm just gonna
Oh.
Oh, gosh.
Exactly. That's from is that Kingsman?
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Alright. Ezra's gonna touch the chaos with the stick.
Oh yeah, that's right.
All right, you know what to do. Roll them dice.
Be careful.
Shit.
I don't have portents.
No. Charisma permanently goes down 1.
Oh,
Intelligence goes up 1.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I
And
like
the
that little
rift
swapping
is
thing.
gone. As the rift disappears into the staff, you feel your connection to magic vanish.
Oh no. How you doing there, buddy? You hear in your head?
It was a
Ezra.
Herculean effort. I can't resist. I saw that creature and I'm like, oh, this is perfect.
So my charisma modifier did not go down, but my intelligence modifier did go up. I got
Yay.
smarter. As I'm getting slightly less handsome from being scarred horribly by.
So it just means you acquired a pair of dorky glasses. You got a little bit smarter, but a little bit uglier.
And buck teeth too.
But I can take him off and be prom queen.
There you go. From
Every
What is it?
movie from the 80s and 90s, yes.
yeah, geek to chic.
Maybe 0 to.
Oh, fuck off, Ben.
Hey, when you
Did
got
you
a
watch
theme.
Did you watch Hercules or something? What was going on? You played
No.
Kingdom Hearts. Like
I don't know why I have.
you just won the fight a Hydra.
I have all those old Disney movies, a lot of them memorized from my kids, man.
Yeah.
So, watched them a few thousand times.
Yeah, you're telling me.
Wear out the VHS. Oh wait, that dates me.
Hey man, I used to, my family used to own one of the VCR rewinders
Yeah.
just so we could rewind them quicker.
My parents had one of those old Laserdisc players, the ones that were like a foot across or
Oh, man.
more.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I have Empire Strikes Back on Laserdisc.
You were
Really?
you were in the higher echelons, if you had one of those.
Never had the Laserdisc player, but I saw it on Laserdisc, so I had to buy it.
You just saw it somewhere.
I used
You just wanted it.
It was like in a thrift shop. I'm like, yeah, I'll pay $1 for Empire Strikes Back on Laserdisc.
No idea if it even works.
Nope.
I used to work at a furniture store, and they had a electronics section, and they had a Laserdisc setup, so customers can come in and watch with sofas and everything during normal hours. And my partner and I would come in extremely early in the morning and take our first break, and we'd just pop in one of those and just watch it as we're, taking our break. Those were the days.
Yeah. All right, so you guys are standing in a field at this point, feeling decidedly unmagical.
Ezra's gonna lay down and cry.
Oh, jeez.
Curl up in a ball.
Hey champ, come on. You did well. How do we get back now? I don't like not using magic.
I don't know. I wonder if we go up to see if there's any magic left. I don't know. I'm gonna actually go up and see if there's any change as I move up.
Well, as you start to leave the area, vines start to sprout from the ground, forming an arch.
Oh,
I'm not going to make you go all
Snake!
the way up there.
snake!
Oh, you're going to go look for your
Snake!
snake.
I want to look for my snake.
I mean, you see...
No time to play for
You
snakes.
see
We gotta go.
a snake, but you're pretty sure it's not yours. Olver sitting there going, God, our DM's an asshole.
You did ask me, "Are you sure?" I'm like, I know this is
I
gonna be stupid,
I
but I'm good.
totally did, and I knew
You
you'd
did,
know that I was trying to give you a hint, but you
yeah.
were like,
But
"Nope, I'm
Olver
gonna
would
do
not
it."
know. I mean, Olver doesn't know. He doesn't hear the DM.
It could have been so much worse, so much worse. You didn't really get
Yeah,
hit too much because I was watching your armor.
Uh-huh.
I had counters on your armor for it losing its magic as well. If it took a certain number of hits.
Oh
So
wow.
none of you had that happen. So could have been worse. And then once you got down here and fought, when you're fighting this, all your magic works. So it didn't matter anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, it could have been worse. I
Yeah,
could have imagine fighting that without magic. It's like, no, you don't
I
hate us
only
that
had
much.
I only had 2 magical things, and now I'm down to 1. And I rarely ever use that one too. Very situational.
Oh, I mean, it's gonna get worse. I mean, I was nice and didn't ask you which one of you was holding the bag of holding.
Mm-hmm.
I specifically did not mention the bag of holding just because of
Yeah.
that.
He's like, I'm not bringing it
Because
up.
I was gonna say like, oh, I'll just put the branch in the bag of holding while we travel, and I was like, nope, nope, not gonna use the
Branch
bag
is
of
gone
holding.
forever in the astral plane.
Yeah, yeah.
We now just have to live our lives in the past.
Nope. But if you, anyways, so the gateway is open. If you had, I mean, if you had killed any animals or harmed any animals or plants, obviously there was the treant. Which, by the way, I made it fairly easy for you to recruit him if you tried, but you didn't even try, so whatever. I was like, they might need some
Well,
help. Let me throw in something.
we're
You were
fine.
fine.
Ezra's gonna get up and start walking through the archway, but using the anchor as like a walking stick while he limps along.
All right, so you go through the portal, you show up back in the council chamber. You can see Silvanus is there. He looks at you as you arrive. It says, "So, mortals, you have managed to collect the node and even followed my simple instructions. Place it in the receptacle, and I can be done with you and you with me."
I'll just stick it in the slot, let it pop in the air.
Yep.
I'm not gonna try to catch it. I'm just gonna start walking back.
Just let it fall on the ground. And you see Silvanus is as already starting to ungrow himself as you walk away. And
I'll wave happily.
the unicorn starts walking behind you. It trills a little note, questioning, like a questioning note as you're walking away.
Ezra, he had a bad day with this one.
And then the unicorn shifts into a lovely young woman.
Oh, I guess we're not walking away.
Hello.
As you see Maliki now.
I'll bow my head to her.
She nods back. And she speaks into your minds, and using a very you get a sense of melody even from her mind speech. And she says, "You've done well so far to make it with all of these nodes."
Thank you, I'll say in my mind as well.
Do not mind Silvanus. He is like that with everyone.
Well,
He didn't seem that bad to me.
we did mess up before, so I would say it's deserved.
You have made great strides towards repairing the damage you caused. Keep it up. We will see one another again. And then she shifts back to unicorn form. And walks back over towards her throne. Or her bench.
Walk back out then. On the sidewalk.
Bye.
You hear kind of a lilting, enchanted melody playing from her horn as you walk away. She's just playing a song. You reach the far end, and everything fades to black. And suddenly you're back where you were. No time having passed, you're waking up in your rooms, and
I immediately go right back to bed. Just nope, not dealing with the day. Blankets over the head.
And that's where our next session, I imagine, will take place. So, in our main campaign, what'd you guys think?
Yeah, I liked it. I was terrified of bunnies at the beginning, but
Terrified of the bunnies. He's like, I don't know what Ben did, but this is
they
awful.
were.
I was thinking Monty Python, Search for the Holy Grail, right there.
Killer
Like,
rabbits.
they're gonna attack us.
The cries we heard were the wolves and direwolves being torn apart by those bunnies.
Yeah.
Here's the thing: you don't know.
If we would have gone back, it would have just been the deer and rabbit still alive.
And there's
Just a bunch of blood everywhere.
pieces of wolf everywhere, and you're like, oh.
Sorry, Dire Wolves.
Does anybody know at what time period I threw you back to?
No, not at all for me.
Yeah, because you guys haven't really looked into the Forgotten Realms history, have you?
All I really know is that it's the weave that gives us magic, so that it had to have been a time before the weave.
No. Not a time before the weave. There was one time when magic stopped working. When all the gods were
During the
cast...
calamity?
When all the gods were cast down out of the heavens and made to walk the earth. The time of troubles. Yeah, there were areas where magic didn't work at all. There were areas where there was wild magic. But the only time magic worked normal is if you were next to your god, within a mile of them.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't know if it was the node that was causing that or not, so I kind of assumed that it was just doing some weird stuff with magic.
Mm-hmm. I just thought I'd throw in the history for you. I actually, picked a point in history and stuff and tried to be like, oh, let's make it a null magic area. I mean, I had a couple of options to go off of, so. Yeah. Anyways, I thought it was fun.
Ezra walked out with null magic as well.
Well, he's 8 pounds short on his infernal steel now.
And down a bag of tricks.
And the bag of tricks is gone. Yep. There goes that annoying item.
No more scapegoats.
Don't complain. I lost my snake. He's my friend.
Whoa, bag of tricks has saved our ass on several occasions.
I was all like, okay, I'll let him have all 3 animals just because that way I can get rid of it. And all the animals just kind of go, what the? And leave. Because the magic doesn't affect them anymore once they're there. So they're still fairy creatures, but they're not bound in any way, shape, or form. Anyways, let me stop the stream here. We finished early, but that's okay. Better than finishing late.